So the last question that I'm going to address is you parents, you moms who feel like, I don't know how to teach writing. I feel really anxious about this. This makes me super nervous. I've never learned how to write. I don't feel like I'm a very strong or confident writer myself. That's one problem. Another could be, I know how to write. I love to write. I blog. I write my own curriculum. But I don't know how to teach my kids what I already know, what comes naturally to me, what is a normal skill that I don't have to think about. How do I teach my kids who hate it? So you've got all different learners and all different writers when you yourself are a parent and trying to figure this whole writing thing out. So to give you some tips, you need something that will hold your hand. It is not going to be enough for a parent to have a curriculum that just says, write. Teach your kids, tell your kids to write. Here's the topic, now they write. You need something that's step by step. You need something that holds your hand, that gives you guidance. So perhaps you need scripts that help you guide your kids through their first writing session. Perhaps you need something that walks you through the brainstorming process with your child so that you know the questions to ask to get the most out of them. Maybe you don't have a clue how to edit and grade kids' writing. You're afraid you're going to be too hard on them. You're afraid you're going to be too easy and not make them, rise to the challenge. And really, you need to be both, but how do you do that? How do you find that middle balance? So finding a curriculum that gives you guidance, that helps you to be objective in your editing, in your grading. If you have to make guesses at everything, you're not going to gain the confidence and trust of your children because they will always be on their guard. Is mom in a bad mood today? Is mom in a good mood today? She's in a bad mood. She's probably not going to be really happy with what I wrote. If she's in a good mood, it's going to be all unicorns and rainbows. And it's not confidence building or inspiring for your kiddos. But if you have something that's very objective and you don't have to make guesses or you don't have to make too many guesses, you look at a checklist and it tells you, did your child do this? Did your child do that? Oh, by golly, no. Boom, we need to fix that. Or yes, yay, good job. And you can give them kudos and high fives. So make sure that's going to be really helpful for you. If you are insecure about teaching writing, this is not a subject that you go alone. This is a subject where you need some assistance and hand-holding, and you want something that's going to make you feel like you can do this. You've got this, mom. So look for a curriculum that's going to help you along. We, of course, recommend WriteShop because that is exactly what WriteShop does. It builds confidence in you so that you can inspire your kids. It gives you the tools that you need to teach so that your kids have the tools that they need to write. And the two together create enthusiastic or more enthusiastic writers than if you just sit there before your kids and say, hey, you know what? I hate writing too. I totally get this. So we're just going to plow through it and do the best we can. But you're not going to inspire successful writers at all. Instead, you need to put on your best face and say, okay, kids, we're going to learn how to write a mystery story today. And you may never have written a mystery story. You don't know the first thing about a mystery story. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have a curriculum that walks you through what a mystery story is and how to teach it step by step? How to teach a 5-paragraph essay, how to teach a limerick, how to teach children to write a personal narrative, step by step. You need step by step, your kids need step by step.